20th of December and welcome back to our video Advent series, and today we're looking at Matthew 2 and from verse 12 in Matthew 2 it says this, and having been warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, they turned to their country by another route. When they had gone, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream. "Get up," he said, "take the child and his mother and escape to Egypt. Stay there until I tell you, for Herod is going to search for the child to kill him." So he got up, took the child and his mother during the night and left for Egypt, where he stayed until the death of Herod. And so was fulfilled what the Lord had said through the prophet, "Out of Egypt I called my son." So Fran, when you read this passage, what's the things that stick out for you here?
Wow, then it was trust, it was obedience, it was God speaking into our lives and directing us. And it really struck me. The astrologers were called to go back home a different route to the one that they'd planned. We hear about God speaking to Joseph in the dream in the night and saying, just get up and go. And it's, wow, when God calls us to do something, sometimes it can make absolutely no sense at all. And in our humanness, we sometimes want to respond our way and stick to our direction in life, and it doesn't always end well when we do things our way.
And it's interesting because I'm reading this, I'm amazed at the specificity of Jesus, of God here, where he speaks to him in such detail, right? He's saying to Joseph, stay there until I tell you, for Herod is going to search for the child and kill him. That's real detail.
It really is.
And you were mentioning to me that that's something in this as well, that God speaks in the detail, right? Tell us a bit
He
about
does,
that.
and it's just such confirmation that he's not a God who's removed. He's not a God out there who is busy with the greater things of the universe and a great big world plan. He's a God who's interested in the details of every single one of our lives, and that is just such an awesome thought.
It really is. I love I was listening to a podcast the other day, and the guy speaking on it reminded me of the reality that God opens doors and God closes doors, and there may be doors of opportunity available to us that we can go through, and doors of opportunity, but there may be times when he stops a plan that we have, or doesn't. He says, actually, I know you're planning to go there, but I don't want you to do that. This is where I want you to go. And it's fascinating to see that here in reality. Don't go back to Herod, go a different way. And it's you just wonder what for us it might look like. I don't know what it might look like for you. Where might God be directing you today, or this week? What doors of opportunity might he want you to take? What doors might he be closing? But I suppose it's about us just listening to God's voice, right? And
it's how we respond. And whether we are prepared to rely on our trust, and whether we're prepared to know that God has a plan for our lives, and it's a good plan. And we're going to trust him for that.